need to know how to create a recurring monthly task for you or your employees in Go High Level? If so, this video is for you. A frequent need that we have in our business is to create a monthly conversions report from Google Ads and send it to our clients. Previously, I had been having to create these manually in Go High Level, but now we can just create a recurring monthly task, and it only has to be entered once, and then it shows up again and again and again every month. So in this video, we're going to go over how to do that. The first thing you'll want to do is go to your Automations tab, click on Create Workflow, and start from scratch. Now, I'm going to name this workflow the name of the task. So task, create monthly Google Ads conversion report. Save that. And we'll talk about the trigger at the end. But for now, let's just build the workflow. So the first thing that you'll do is you're going to add the task. So we'll click on Add Task, and we will say create and send the monthly Google Ads conversion report to, and then put the name of the client in there. And then in the description, you can add any kind of reminders or any kind of specialties that go with your monthly Google Ads conversion report or whatever your monthly task is. So in this description, I'm just going to say, when you send the report, don't forget to mention that they need to go into Google Ads and review the numbers as well. Just something that we kind of recommend for them to do. Okay, then select your team member that you want it to be assigned to. And then in Doin, I always say 5 days. And then click on, obviously you can pick whatever number of days you want. So click on Save Action. Then we're going to add a wait for the number of days that you selected for the task to be due on. So in this case, 5 days. All right, after the wait, this is where we are going to branch based on what month it is. So let's add an if. And the first branch that we're going to create is for the month that has 31, the months that have 31 days. So 31 days in month. So what you'll do is you will say select date time, current month is, and then we're just going to go through and you're going to say or current month is January or March. Add another or. We're going to say current month is May. Add another one. Current month is July. Add another. Current month is August. Add another. Current month is October. And final one, date time, current month is December. Okay, now we're going to add another branch. This one is called 31 days a month. So we're going to call this one 30 days in month. All right, so again, date, time, current month is April. Then we're going to add an or. Date, time, current month is June. Add another one. Date, time, current month is September. And date, time, current month is November. Okay, so we have 31 days a month, 30 days a month. Now, the next thing we're going to check for, is it February and is it a leap year? So to check for the leap year, we can't really do any kind of like mod testing. So we're going to say date time, current month is February. And then we're going to do an and we're going to say date time, current year is, and the next leap year is 2028. So this will future-proof your recurring monthly tasks through 2032. In 2032, you'd have to come in and make a few changes. So I think that's pretty good. So we'll call this branch 29 days in February. And then the final branch will be date time, current month is February. And then if you want to, you can add an and you can say daytime, current year is not 2028. And then we'll call this 28 days in February. Okay. So click save and save again. Now that we have our branches, what we want to do is add a weight. So because we are doing 5 days in the task to complete the month, 31 minus 5 is 26. So we're going to add a weight and we're going to say wait 26 days. 30 minus 5 is 25. So we're going to be doing a wait of 25 days. 29 minus 5 is 24. So we're going to be doing a wait of 24 days. And then finally, 28 minus 5 is 23. So we'll be doing a wait of 23 days. Click on save and let's save that whole workflow. Now, the step in the workflow to make it recurring is we are going to add a go to at the end. And we're going to have it go back to add task. And you'll do that at the bottom of each one. And that's what just makes it loop to infinity. So go to, save, there. And finally, go to, save, and here. Okay, so now they all loop back to add task. And our final step that we need to do is add the trigger. So in this case, we're going to click on add new trigger, and we're going to add a tag. And to add a tag, basically we're going to create a tag that goes with this task. And then on a specific day, we're going to go to our contact that we want the monthly task to apply to, and we're going to add that to that contact. So let's create a tag and we'll say tag added, and then we'll select the tag. So I'm going to go task dash monthly Google conversion report, say add new tag. And so whenever task dash monthly Google conversion report is added to a contact, that sets off this entire automation. All right, so we're going to click save and we are going to click publish, and that's the full automation. Okay, because we're filming this in September, let's use September as the first example. So September or any month with 30 days. We would want the task to be due October 2nd. So if we count backwards 5 days from October 2nd, we would come to September 27th. So if you are starting in a month that has 30 days, apply the tag on the 27th of that month. Now, let's just say for argument's sake, it's October, or any month with 31 days. So what we'll want to do is say it's going to be due on November 2nd at 12 a.m. So let's count backwards 5 days from November 2nd, and we get October 28th. So you'd want to apply the tag on the 28th of the month for any month that is 31 days. If it's February and it's a leap year, we are going to want the task to be due on March 2nd at 12 a.m. So you would want to count back 5 days from March 2nd, and you would want to apply the tag on February 26th. Finally, if it's February and no leap year, you're still going to have it due on March 2nd at 12 a.m. And so you want to apply the tag on February 25th. And to apply the tag is really, really easy. All you would do is go to your contacts. You'd go to the client that you want to create the monthly reports for. I just made the sample guy. And under tags, you would say task monthly Google conversions report. Click on that. And that will create that task. So if we go into the tasks, unfortunately, it is not the day that it needs to be to have it due on the 1st, but this is just to show you that in fact it did create the task. And if we look at the automation, you can actually see it is September, and it's going to be sitting here. Now, if I just push him through just so you can kind of see what happens, we're gonna select that, push it through, and then refresh it. You can see now it's in the 30 days and month, and it's sitting here at this weight. So that is how you create recurring monthly tasks in Go High Level.